Hey everyone, this is Sunflower Mama, and while I'm doing my comb out today, I thought I'd give you a little update on the hair as well as my channel, my journey, everything that's going on with me so far. So again, I'm Sunflower Mama. The reason my name is Sunflower Mama was when I started this channel, I was going to be doing videos of me with my 14-foot sunflowers, my garden, my giant carrots that I'm growing, and all the little crazy little shenanigans that I tend to get into were all going to be on this page. Shortly after I started it, I found out I had stage 2 ovarian cancer, and now I'm going through chemotherapy after successful removal of the tumor. So while I'm going through chemotherapy, I'm wearing a cold cap, is the generic name. The company's name is Dignicap. It says it can keep up to 50% or more of my hair while I'm going through. It seems to be doing pretty good so far. I was told by this point I would be totally bald, so it's obviously working so far, but I've only had 2 treatments. I posted a video 3 weeks ago, which at that point was right after my first treatment, and that's when I had my major shed, is what they call it. So that was about 3 weeks after my first treatment. I had my second treatment. Tomorrow I will be having my 3rd treatment. So I'm having 6 treatments total. They're 3 hours apart, or 3 weeks apart, and so I'll be done right around the 1st of the year, hopefully. So we're doing these combs and videos about hair loss, cancer, and wearing the Dignicap, because when I first decided to wear it and was doing research, I could not find any information on what the hair loss looked like in between. So there was pictures before people started, there was pictures of after, there was very few pictures of in between and the stages and how you get there. So I did give myself a trim, which I do about every 6 or 8 weeks. It was getting long because it was already longer than I normally wear it when all of this started. I was kind of seeing if I could grow it out. If you saw my first video, you saw how much hair was coming out on the first combs. Definitely not losing as much hair as I was. It hasn't stopped, and it's still all over the house, but part of the reason I gave myself a trim was because it was, when I would bend over, it would get in my mouth, it was just too long. So I gave myself a trim, and it made me much more comfortable. With wearing the Dignicap, you're not supposed to put in like hair ties or anything like that, so I wasn't able to pull it up in a ponytail like I normally would if I was doing something with my little bit longer hair. So I trimmed it down. Now, it's been 5 days since the last time I washed it, so it's looking a little thin, a little lifeless because it needs to be washed. Today's wash day, Sunday wash day, and you can see a lot of the curls are flat, but that's just because I haven't washed it in a while. But you can definitely see the amount of hair that's coming out is a lot less than I was pulling out during combs in my first video. But like I said, it's still coming out. I don't know, at this rate though, I would say I've lost maybe 35% of my hair. At this rate though, I don't know how much I'm gonna have left, since I'm like not even technically halfway, since I'm having my 3rd treatment on tomorrow. So, but I was really worried that I was gonna get, every 16 days after treatment, I was gonna lose like just gobs and gobs of hair. So we'll see what happens. So far, the only people who really know that I'm losing my hair. It's me, and people who really know me, because you can tell, because I used to have really thick hair. I'm going to post some pictures of what it looked like before treatment started, what I normally look like. So you'll be able to see, you know, my is now a 5 head because my hairline has creeped back because the cap sits at the hairline, but obviously even though it's tight, there's, you know, warm forehead and that sort of thing getting in the way. So here we have it. Like I said, it's definitely not anywhere near as bad as it was, but it's still falling out. I'm not sure at this point if I had to work, you know, on my weeks in between the treatments, if I would do the Dignicap. Mostly because you can't wash your hair as often. I'm used to washing my hair every day. Sometimes every other day, but very rarely, so it's been a little bit of a challenge for me to not wash my hair every day. So it's in that respect, it might just be better to be bald if I was going to work. But I get if you have a situation where you don't want people to really know, you don't want it to be up in their face like every second of the day. Like I said, I know that it's falling out because I know what it used to look like, but we still have some hair. It is thin. I don't know if you can see that, but it's definitely thinning up on the crown, and I do have some thinner spots here, as well as, like I said, my hairline used to run. You can kind of see the tan line. My hairline used to run out here, so it's definitely thinned out and receded. So, but that should all come back when it starts growing back. So like I said, I'm sunflower mama because I was planning on doing gardening, outdoors activities and that sort of thing on my channel. But right now we are focused solely on my journey through ovarian cancer and chemotherapy, hair loss, things that go on, things how I feel. There'll be more videos coming up, just maybe short ones on how I'm feeling, particularly on a day, just so that you can get an idea. Because there's no information whether you feel, you know, how people feel psychologically, how it's affecting you. I know, you know, there are ups and downs. Some days I feel really good, other days I like mad, that kind of thing. So I'm going to make some shorts and that kind of stuff talking about those feelings and what's happening in those sections of my life. So for right now, this is today's, which is definitely a lot smaller than it was 3 weeks ago when I had a whole handful and you couldn't even see my hands. It looked like I was holding a tribble, but now it's definitely smaller. Like I said, if it keeps up at this rate, you know, what I'll have left in, you know, I guess it's the end of the year. So 2 more months. I guess I'm almost halfway. So we'll see. Thanks for joining me here on my channel. Like, subscribe if you found any of this information useful. Like I said, I'll be putting more updates. So as time goes on, there will be a lot more information. And I hope everybody has a great day. Love you. Bye.